Hello, everyone. This is Amy Dean, and I'm back for another Tuesday transformation. So, I have a member question, or rather, comment here that I feel might be really helpful for many of you. This is all about your calling, your soul's calling. And maybe you don't know what that is. Maybe you have an idea of what that is. Maybe you know exactly what that is, but there's so many things that are keeping you from making that happen. So I'm here to explore this with you a little more deeply and to help you understand next steps and how to move past this block. But first, let's understand what's happening here. So when we come here, this is from the perspective of the Akashic records, and this is really, where a lot of my practice comes from and where a lot of the healing work I do with people comes from. And this perspective is that we come to this planet with a divine blueprint. We have a blueprint. Our soul is guiding us consistently with our helping spirits, with our light beings in the Akashic records, and they are guiding us every step of the way. And we have this blueprint to bring forth our purpose. And there's this inner purpose, which is to awaken. For most of us, I would say that is the number one inner purpose. And then this outer purpose, which is how that shows up for you, what that looks like, how that feels for you practically and in the world, and how you are just spending your time here on the planet. So that's your outer purpose. So what tends to happen? We know we have a calling to some extent, but it gets muddled, doesn't it? Like it gets muddled in our head. We start to either second guess ourselves, or we start to think, maybe I could try all these 10 other things first, and then I will figure out my purpose. Or maybe my purpose needs to be something bigger and grander than what I actually feel like it might be. And so we get really lost in the noise, and the noise is all here, right? It's in the world also, but the world is just a reflection of what's up here. So whatever we're thinking and feeling in the moment is a mirrored response, right? Back out to the world. So I've heard many of you say, I really want to, let's say, start a healing practice, or I really want to make a big impact in the world. I really want to get out there and make things happen. And yet I feel like I can't. I feel like I'm stuck in my current job. I feel like I'm stuck in the practicalities and responsibilities of my everyday life. So then you go into a story, right? Of course, because we have to, as human beings, go into our story. So we go into, well, I have kids, or I have a family to support, or I have this kind of life that I need to bring together, or I need to make this happen in this exact way. So we get stuck in our own stories. We get stuck in our own ideas around things. And the truth of it is, what's really happening here is there's so many different aspects of self, so many different parts of you that are keeping you from taking that next big step forward. And there's parts of you that are even confusing you, right? I like to call them confusing parts, or confused parts of you that are muddling the waters, like making it really, really muddy, right? The waters of your blueprint, of your soul's path for why you're here. And the steps to get there. So we tend to look out at others, we're comparing, we are getting in fear, in scarcity, because we have core wounds, right? This is the reason why. We have core wounds. We come to this planet, we have this amazing blueprint, we've got all of our helping spirits. We don't even see any of this, right? We're just kind of going along, being human. And then, right, out of nowhere, we realize I'm supposed to be doing something really important. And maybe you realize it right away, maybe you realize it later down in your life. Either way, you recognize something doesn't feel right. I should be doing something else. And it's already mapped out for you, that exact path. And of course, it doesn't mean that there aren't other pathways to get there, but it's mapped out. The universe is guiding you. There's a natural pull towards what it is you're meant to be doing and how you're supposed to be doing it. But what's happening is those core wounds are also a part of your blueprint. It's not just your soul purpose. It is the fact that we have 4 core wounds, which are shame, very big for most people, survival, abandonment, and disempowerment. So these are 4 key core wounds that keep us stuck in all life situations. Now, with that being said, this is something we choose. I know that's strange to say, but we do choose this because we want to overcome the challenges of being human. We want to overcome these trials and tribulations so we can grow, so we can awaken to who we really are and feel that most fully as our human selves. So, as we're moving in that direction, we do need to acknowledge these wounds. But what many of us do is we just try to push through, right? Or we resist the flow, or we stay stuck where we are because we're too afraid, or something keeps us stuck from moving forward. So, the next best step, no matter where you are in your calling, whether it is starting to take action on your dreams, whether it is feeling like I feel like there's a purpose and maybe my intuition's guiding me towards it, but I have no idea right now. So, no matter what stage of the experience of igniting your soul's purpose is, what it comes down to is there's a core wound that is leading the way. And it's going to lead the way from the onset, from the birth of this dream inside of you to the actual experience of having that dream, from it actually coming to fruition. And the reason that is because you have to grow along the way. So it's important not to do this alone. It's important not to experience this on your own. So, with that being said, as you get a clear idea, just sitting with that, which of those four core wounds might be keeping me stuck from my calling or moving forward on my dreams. And if you're unsure, we have a quiz coming out. So, I will make sure to get that to you so you can uncover what that is for sure. And then also, I invite you, if you haven't already, please do book a call with our team. We offer a free awakening transformation coaching call. What this is it helps you to understand your particular blocks. It helps you understand why you are where you are and gives you the blueprint, the next step for your journey. So you know what to do and how to move forward. And it's very personalized. So if you're interested, you can fill out the form here connected to this video, and then you will be considered for that call. So let me know if you have any questions. I love to hear your reflections on this. And I also want to encourage you to keep participating in our Tuesday transformations every week, because I'm here to support you and to answer your questions as we go along. And we're all in this human spiritual journey together. So namaste to you, beautiful soul. I look forward to connecting with you in the very near future. Take care.